And we are back and better than ever, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Nowhere to Hide. I
Woo!
don't even know if I could call this season two, part two. Part two out of three. I, of course, am here with my lovely adventurers or renegades or criminals against the law or just whistleblowers, honestly. And on one hand,
Hello.
Hi.
I really want you guys to sum up the entire last arc, but I know if I did that, it would take 3 hours.
Take quite a bit, yeah.
All right, no,
So-
I
I
can
I
do it.
got it. I got it.
Never mind, you
We
got
broke-
it.
Yeah,
We
all
broke
you.
into a facility. We stole some shit and blew it up. We then we found a safe place to rest, went to go get food, got attacked by a robot man, captured said robot man, and messed with some kids while being chased by the law enforcement. Go back to base camp. Same kids fuck with us again. We get attacked by undead cyborgs like the Borg and kick their asses, nearly dying. And then a Mr. Tamper comes to fuck with us. We get the hell out of Dodge with the robot man. We get to the to where the kids were at. We find the Gamma baby, and we get attacked by the Stars and Stripes group, and blow them up and run away.
I think apart from a dream of horrifying baby seas, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, that
I
that
summed
that
it
was
up.
a thing.
I mean, you forgot the part where you first found Gamma, but yeah.
It's in the explode. I said we stole some stuff and information
Yeah, we didn't
You
steal
wish you-
Gamma.
and blew it up, and I count Gamma as part of that blowing it up.
Ah, fine. I love that mending has a DC.
Yeah,
DC
sorry about
13
that. I was trying
refused
to
being
open it.
amended.
I refuse your mending. I am a sentient construct. I can fix myself. Thank
mean,
you
I
very
am
yeah,
much.
broken, and
Manticore.
broken is good.
I might have just
If
goofed
it ain't
on
broke,
the,
don't
on
fix
the
it.
save thing.
And Manticore's definitely not broke. We know that.
We fixed him.
Hold on, what's his name? George?
Manticore-
No, Charlie. Chuck?
Chuck is
I
Chuck.
think, yeah, Chuck.
Chuck.
Yeah, nickname
Also, I've
Chuck.
realized that there are two characters who were brainwashed named Chuck, so I will have it so that Tamper's original name was Charlie, and Uncle Charlie, and Manticore's name is Chuck.
Well, thank you for informing my correct decision that he is brainwashed.
Dang it! I mean, it was kind of revealed at this point.
Yeah, but it was still up in the air. We had no confirmation.
We will get to it, sir.
Obviously, it's about to happen in like 5 minutes.
Nonetheless, the fight concluded in flames. Both sides retreated to lick their wounds. The news stations arrived roughly an hour later, along with more cops. Word started spreading about the renegades. The sighting of Shining Rose wasn't just a one-off. Their kidnappers might have brainwashed him. But altogether,
Ugh.
what were the renegades planning? Were they friends? Foes? Were they going to solve the murders? Were they causing them? I just don't understand it, a voice finally called out over the hospital ward. Despite being one of the first completed buildings in the Maybes with pristine, shiny wards, the place was nearly half-staffed, and considering the low population, it was awful quiet. At least until Mr. Moseberg gave his complaints. What could they have done? Two convicted criminals convincing my son! Shut up, Dad, mused Constitution, one of the 4 unharmed people in the room, technically 2, considering Stars and Stripes were getting everyone a late lunch, as he rubbed his temple. What kind of... When he was out with y'all, he must have did something, didn't he? This is blackmail, pure and simple. Dad, I swear to God. Wait, no, brainwash. Brainwash. It's gotta be. Dad! The place was silent again as the man stood, clenching his fists as he stared down at the infirm old man. He could punch his lights out right now, but he closed his eyes. Maybe, just maybe, your dear, darling boy ain't exactly as much of an angel as you think he is. None of us are. Maybe, just maybe, another maybe, if you get your head out of your own ass, you can start realizing that along with everything else. He sat down again, taking a deep breath, glancing over towards the only other one, American Angel, now sans coat and a tank top and his mask with a bandage over the little crack in it. As far as he could remember, it didn't hit anything on the inside, but that was the least of Constitution's problems at the moment. He frowned. No offense. None taken. The mask betrayed no expression, except for the voice's fatherly tone. Altogether, team, I still consider this to be a pretty decent success for most of your first combats. Constitution tried to shut down messages and options. Minuteman provided decent covering fire. Stars and Stripes, good job on checking the interior. And Flag Waver. American Angel's eyes focused on the young man, already out of his hospital bed and typing on his laptop with his free hand, the one not in a sling. Overall, he hadn't suffered too many wounds, but his eyes were staring intently at the screen behind the glasses. AA furrowed his brow. You did fine on the reconnaissance, son. We could send you back on the next plane to New Pine City with some recommendations if you want. No, I'm fine, thanks. He moved to quickly sip at a juice box on the nightstand next to him. Minuteman shifted his tricorn hat up from where he was napping in the corner. Kid, your flight suit's fucked. He glanced up for where he had been. Oh, no, I already said that. Oh, no. It's ruined. It's ruined forever. Ahem.
Don't worry, it never happened. Well, I didn't post.
Kid, your flight suit's fucked. No way you're going back into combat again. Well, I know that, but there's no way I'm dropping this case. A hero wouldn't do that, right? Minuteman glanced to Constitution, then American Angel. He shrugged. All right, what you working on, kiddo? We've been hunting these guys since they kidnapped Shining Rose, correct? Kidnapped. Funny. Constitution hollowly chuckled. The point still stands. We've been hunting them for a week, but as far as we know, we've been only going by news sources so far, right? What's there to learn? Minuteman asked as he leaned forward, a bit skeptical, but still interested. Look at this, Flagwaver said, flipping around his laptop to show the group. News articles, broken down to word-by-word examples. While this one, the one with the mask, didn't seem to have much history, look at this, the other one, the one in the glasses. Sister of a convicted felon. Apparently a downtown native of nowhere, too. Really? Yeah, and then it doesn't even stand up for the other two. Wait, stop. How long have you been doing this? Constitution asked. Since Shining Rose got kid. He paused for a second. Take it. I tried to get a bit more research when we touched down, but no luck there. Internet's shot. Constitution furrowed his brow, but sighed. All right, what do you got? He asked as he rubbed his eyes. Well, you know the pyromaniac, right? Their voices are blending together. Oh no. Well, you know the pyromaniac, right? Apparently, in some earlier articles, she used to be under the custody of King Cole. King Cole? What? The guy from the 40s? Apparently, they share a surname. It could be a relative, Seraph Cole. Do you think it's some sort of legacy villain attempt? American Angel asked, leaning back and thinking on it. I don't know. It's one of my theories, but I don't have much evidence. As for the ringleader, Akane, I think her name was. Turns out she was an EKIDNACORP employee. No way. That's what I was thinking. What do you think this is? Jealousy, maybe? Some sort of inside job? Revenge, a voice called out. The rest looked up to see probably the worst injured of the group. A man in a wheelchair, one eye covered, but still smoking and wearing a cowboy hat in a place that probably didn't allow either of them. Sheriff Maiko, you're up? I have to be. Had to get those kids down to the station somehow, right? But your arm, your legs. Listen, son. A sheriff's work is two things. Hard and never done. His face sort of kept serious, but slowly began to crack into a grin. Though I might say you've been doing mine for me, I'd say. Just doing the research, sir, Flagwaver chipperly required, shaking his hand with his free one. It makes me wonder if... Wait, hold on. Wrong voice. Makes me wonder if the murders are under the same umbrella, too. Murders? Flagwaver said, arching an eyebrow. The folk disappear, and if there's bodies, usually from self-defense, it's folks who ain't supposed to be around, shall we say. You think it's the renegades? I ain't sure. The explosion of the factory is, though. I get the terrorist attack, but the bodies don't add up. Why would they be going for the local townsfolk? That is simple. Wait, wrong voice. I'm trying all of my voices today.
You're good.
I'm
You're
learning
good.
how to
No
DM.
worries.
Okay. That is simple. She would not. The whole group looked up, seeing a handful of bodyguards and a single curly-haired man with a robotic arm wearing a very nice polo, with EKIDNACORP emblazoned on the front. Hello, Flagwaver began, trying to recognize, but finding little. I am a representative of EKIDNACORP. While Miss Amaranth is away on business, I will be taking care of things here. You don't have to, mister, Myko said, glancing to Mr. Moseberg, who furrowed his brow and scoffed as he turned away. I think that while things are looking a little rough, we're doing just fine. And we do not claim otherwise. Make no mistake, I am simply checking in after the apparent attack on that junkyard. The ambush must have been terrible. Nothing we couldn't handle, sir, American Angel replied, glancing towards Flagwaver without turning his head. Through the crack in the glass, their eyes met. Flagwaver blinked. You mentioned you knew her. I did. We were, how you say, particularly close. So, would you be willing to answer some questions? A silence permeated the air. The man shrugged. I suppose that I could. She worked for EKIDNACORP? In low positions, yes. Low positions? Janitor work, mostly. Any signs of trouble? The questions were quick-fire now, but everything that Flagwaver spat out, the man seemed to take in stride. None, no. She was a loyal worker. In fact, she volunteered for several experiments. Volunteered. Personal. We have the signatures. Would the experiments have caused mental duress? I will not know. Why? That is not my department. But you claim that your experiments, while ethical, could have side effects. All experiments do, the man said, stepping a bit forwards, the metal of his robotic arm gently clicking as he flexed his fingers. Perhaps I should be clear, Mr. Flagwaver's fine. Very well, Mr. Flagwaver. The experiments did not shatter her spirit, but it left her susceptible, easy to mold. And now she's in the hands of a terrorist and what seems like, at best, a traitor, hoping to destroy our company and all that we have striven for. The smiling face now had turned a bit serious. My point is, she needs to be safe. She needs to come home. The silence hung over the room again. American Angel took the time to quickly switch it up. We'll find her, and we'll make sure she's safe. You don't need to worry, sir. The man nodded, giving a smile. Thank you. We shall help in any way that we can. And with that, he exited. Flagwaver slowly closed his laptop, leaning back. American Angel spoke first. So, what do we do now? Well, the internet's shot. It seems that they're trying to spin a story. Maybe it's time we did our own research. We cut to a time near it, but not exactly that time. The forests outside Junk City. It's kind of interesting. You would find it interesting if you weren't running that there were these lush forests before the endless plains that stretched out over the horizon, but you can't focus on that. The three of you, sorry, four, sorry, five, sorry, six now, are running. Well, most of you. Pixie's unconscious, and oh, right, Wallflower isn't there, so it's down to 5 again. Perhaps it would be 6 or more if the other mutants decide to run with you, but they're still back there. They might be captured now. And that is if they're not still following you, which could be a possibility. The only one of you who isn't running, I would say, would probably be you, Akane. Judging by the fact that you are still under the arm of a particularly muscled baby.
Oh
The
yes.
being which you were probably quite suspicious of up until this moment, and are probably still suspicious of, despite the fact that he is holding you like a cat.
Like a cat?
Like under the arm, the midsection, so your arms and legs are left slightly dangling.
Oh, okay.
Unless you have tried to move out of that and start running yourself.
I think she's too tired to adjust herself in any way right now,
That sounds about right.
physically and emotionally.
You've certainly had a day. As for the other two of you, one of you might have just had the best day ever.
Oh yeah. It's the best day.
Yeah, you had a blast, but
Yeah. They're just
heyo.
they feel energized and just skipping through the forest on fire.
Which is probably you have to keep your footing kind of safe, unless,
Oh yeah, they're not actually skipping, but if they could be skipping, they would be.
they would.
But there is
And
a big shit-eating grin on their face.
Of course there is.
indeed. And one of you, Rene, how are you feeling?
Not stopping until the adrenaline runs out.
That seems about right. And you can't hear the footsteps, but considering the fact that half of them fly, maybe less, but you're still not sure.
No, yeah, he took a beating. He has to carry Pixie still. He's not going to
Indeed.
stop until he either can't or doesn't need to.
I almost thought you said pixie sticks.
Well,
I gotta carry these Pixie sticks.
if they got hit a bit harder, they could be just sticks, but thankfully that doesn't seem to be it.
What? Where sticks?
Nah, he's in this game too. No, he was my regular DMPC for those who are not in the millions of games I've run before.
Mm.
And you hear something begin to move through the woods as you see all this, and oh god, is it going to be another combat? Have they found you? What the fuck is going on? And that's when you hear it crash through about 2 trees, and sort of one of the tires gets up on a rock but stops. Oh, thank fucking god, it's the Chinnebago.
Oh, hey.
Where's our other vehicle?
You still don't know that yet. Last time you heard about it, that was with Ad Hoc? Why the fuck did you give Ad Hoc the wheel? Does he know how to drive?
We'll find out.
We'll hope. Yeah.
Hope and pray. He could have been.
Alright.
He's a clever boy. He could have been watching us drive.
He could. You
Or he
don't
had
know.
someone backseat driving him.
Just think of driving a vehicle as if you were performing a surgery.
But with the wheel. Nonetheless, you are roughly surrounded by Gamma at the moment, and I will ask, as you see the Chinnebago finally draw close. 1 second.
Okay. Oh, hi.
Hi,
Sorry about that. I had to mute so that I could tell the dog no. because I don't want to yell into the mic.
Makes sense.
And it's as it stops, as I'll say that Wallflower's at least smart enough and wise enough to know how vehicles work. She's able to at least get the door open and begin to walk towards you. It's like, are you okay? What happened? What happened?
A bit of a
I
scuffle.
got to blow up a building.
Not good.
Okay, I did kind of see that. That's when I decided to start driving. But what was this? Just volition? Did you just see some fucking gas tank and just went red? What happened?
I had complete and total self-control, and then the enemies came, and then self-control was out the window.
Is it EKIDNACORP again?
Nah. I believe they're that team that Rene was a part of.
The SLJ might have been there.
I'm
Yeah,
going to. Yeah, she's been around long enough to know what the SLJ is. She's like, they're here already? What? Shit, that's not good.
And they might be on a tail still.
Yeah, which also brings me to one or two other things. What just glances up to them as their words start to falter to the massive towering bright blue man that still, well, no, Akane probably slipped from the grasp at this point. Unless you're still being held.
I imagine she's still being held. She's like very dazed out of it.
Valid. What? That's. I don't.
it's fine.
How?
He's good
How
now.
the fuck
He's a good boy.
Yes, we.
are you
Ugh.
sure? Because I don't think I could. I already got one big guy in there, and I did.
Where's the other car?
And I'm gonna say, for comedy's sake,
It rams into a
that
tree.
is when. Luckily, you are not in the precise place where I placed them, so you don't have to make the deck save. As it immediately, you hear it barreling down. As it skips
Perfect
over
horn.
one rock and then crashes into the tree. Is a small tree, so it only like doubles in it a little bit, but it also tips the tree over a little bit.
Oh no!
The man.
Hey, Frankenvan
we-
lives.
Does it? Is it usable after that?
You don't know, man. And on
Well,
top of
might
that,
as well
Ad
go
Hoc
take a look.
immediately kicks open the door, which I'm gonna say strength save on his part. Athletics
First
check.
straight check.
Oh no, he got a 6. Yeah, the door falls
No.
off from how hard he kicks it.
Oh great!
We can fix that.
Just starts fucking running out. And just starts fucking running into the woods with his fucking arms flailing.
Buddy, it's okay. Ad hoc.
I'm gonna say that you can either make me a persuasion or animal handling check.
Guidance before you
what
stepped
prep?
away.
What?
Guidance before you stepped away.
Yes, please. Roll that D4 for me. This is persuasion.
Oh sure.
Yay! 12 plus 4. Or D4.
An extra one.
13.
13.
I mean, you were right. You do have a +4.
Against his passive insight, that is one better. So he is still
You're
like,
welcome.
as you grab him and you just
Warm
I
hands.
presume-
Gentle, soothing, warming hands.
Can you do soothing? I thought it
I
was
can
just...
I'm gonna
I have
say
precise temperature control.
with
Thank you
the
very
only
much.
bare success that it has, effectively what it has is as you sort of grab him and you sort of hold him in place, it's the mix of the adrenaline finally wearing off and the fact that stuff's happening in his brain, and also the fact that it's warm, that he just fucking passes out in your arms.
Oh boy, he's happy.
Well,
Okay.
this is great.
Let-
I.
So
God, now I don't
here's
even wanna
another
fuck-
question.
Yeah,
Who's gonna drive that one now?
Can
I
you
was
fucking
driving it-
drive it?
I was driving it last time.
No, you weren't.
Yeah. Oh, wasn't I?
That was me.
Oh, you drive it with me.
Oh, great.
What? You don't want? You don't trust my repair jobs?
Look, the
Okay,
adrenaline's
well-
running out now.
Yeah, Connie will
I'll let
push
you nap.
get out of Gamma's.
I can
grasp.
drive if you just give me pointers.
This
Sure,
is so
long
much
as I
shit.
stay
I don't even
conscious
know where I
enough.
could fucking talk.
I am perfectly fine.
Are you sure we should even be driving these things? The SLJ might have seen them.
Do we have
You
to
rather
leave these
walk?
behind?
I was about to say, do you want us to walk?
Ah.
Because I don't think half of us can right now.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh, could you put the door in the trunk as well now?
Okay.
No, I got it. I just soldered the door back on. There we
Sure.
go.
Well, I can I can use mending.
Yeah,
to-
mending and soldering. We got this.
Yeah.
Just
I
some
can-
quick
will-
repairs.
Yeah, roll out of Gamma's.
You're just
Grass.
so
Look
tired.
at the
You're like
door,
half
yeah.
sleepwalking.
Alright.
Yeah, is that yeah?
Well, you
she'll
can
say,
get in
"Just
the
give me a
back with
hold up."
ad hoc, I guess.
Yeah, I'll. I'm
Alright,
there's
just-
coffee in the Chinabago. I can. So slowly.
Okay.
Can you make kind of coffee?
Okay. There's like 15 things that I'm trying to think on right now. One.
Yeah.
What the fuck do we do? They've fucking seen us. Second off,
Uh.
minor thing that I found out, but now I don't even think that fucking matters because.
Wasn't it the plan? We're going to go to the person that didn't we get the address for that person?
Yeah, the plan is finding the instructor. Hey,
Okay.
I got it in early.
What's the address?
Connie will open up her flip phone, trying
As
to
you're just
remember.
flipping through the phone and trying to get the coffee machine to just start working again.
Meanwhile, Rene
Yeah.
will put Pixie in one of the bunk beds in the Chinabago.
And it's as do you just show this to Wallflower, or
Yeah.
she sort of looks at it for a hot second, sort of blinks twice, like blink, blink. Are you sure? Are you absolutely fucking sure about this? Because I think that they might have gotten the fucking address wrong.
Why? Where is this?
Because so I picture that you all got picked up from your individual places, right? I think they got it wrong because that's my fucking address.
Are you sure they didn't just commandeer your place once they left?
If they did, they'd have to deal with my fucking parents, and that's gonna be a fucking problem and a half.
Are your parents cool?
Did your
Pauses and
parents
sort
happen
of-
to go on vacation?
That one I agree more with. They are usually the type to usually just go on work fucking trips and vacation stuff. But I don't know if we should go there because that's pretty close to the city. And also we got Big Blue. What the fuck are we gonna do with that?
Can't
I'm
you
sorry.
ask
I'm
if it's
sorry.
the
I
right
shouldn't swear as
address?
much.
No, you're fine. You're fine. It's a lot. We've gone through a lot. We just need to take a second to sit down and think. A lot's going on right now. Kane will. I guess the coffee will start to go very loudly as it starts to drip through. This thing just needs to go a little faster. I can think better.
That's hold on. And as you're sort of sitting there looking at all that, you do see what's at least happened with Manticore just a bit. He's not been eviscerated, but he has been deconstructed at least a little bit. The armor is sort of removed with one of the sort of robotic hands that was severed starting to be attached by wires to it, but not all the way. He is currently missing like one of his arms, one of his legs, and the front part of his chest as he sort of tilts his head slowly to look at you and just goes, "Oh, hello."
Hey, Chuck. How you feeling?
Pauses, thinks for a bit. Cold. I heard there was much outside.
You could say that, yeah. Akane will take the pot, finish, assume it's finished now, pour herself a cup. Can you drink this? You want any, or?
I fear that it would affect my circuits. That was
Yeah.
a joke. Hardy, har, har.
Haha. I'm gonna go outside now.
I as he sort of glances and goes, if we are putting it to a vote, I would like to go home.
Well, you might be in luck. We might be going there. And then Connie will leave it at that, walk outside, sip on our coffee. Okay. Let's figure out where we're at again. Finding the instructor who lives at your house, Wallflower?
If the fucking address is correct, yeah. As you see that Gamma has sort of helped at least a little bit by pushing off the van towards the other direction. It does look borked as hell, but then sitting on the slightly broken tree, completely flattening it.
That way.
Uh,
Alright,
G-
Gents out.
Gamma's gonna. Yeah.
Damage. Yeah, but ad hoc, get back in the van.
So
We leave
Gamma's
them
gonna
here.
be a problem in transport.
Yeah, but I think you can fit in either one.
No.
I'm sure you can fit in here. We just move ad hoc up and we just take out some seats and the shelving and everything. I'm sure he'll fit.
Yeah,
Okay,
if
so
We're
wait,
16
not
can
gonna
fit,
get
he
the
can fit.
Chinnabago.
What?
But no. In Frankenvan.
In
Oh,
the
okay.
freaked up van.
They have
The
dubbed it
worst looking
Frankenvan.
van that ever lived.
I mean, you're right, it's a Frankenvan now, it's undead.
It looks like a fucking pug now because of how the front's smashed.
Oh, it's adorable.
All right, let's.
Just
I
take
can
out-
fix the
Also-
van. It's gonna take me a bit to fix, but I can
Good.
fix
Some
it.
time
I'm
to sit
gonna
here.
get my tools. Yeah.
Whew.
But Wallflower brought up a good point. They might know our cars now.
I feel like they're not
Yeah,
gonna know
and
this
on
one for
top of
long at
that-
this rate.
Do you think we could carry Gemma? Because, I mean, heat adds to weight usually.
Yeah, that's another problem.
But also, if we leave him here, he's probably going to get snapped up, isn't he? I don't know.
yeah.
Actually, for our
Alright.
vehicles, one moment. Oh. And Rene comes back out with painter tools!
Woo!
I can give them a new paint
Oh.
job again.
Oh,
It's
okay, yeah,
those-
that's.
It's like those shitty acrylics that you
I'm not sure how
get
much
from,
time
like,
we have, but I can do something.
Yeah.
I'll take the
Uh.
shelves out from the because it was a supply van, so I imagine they had like metal shelving units.
approximately,
back.
yes.
Yeah, I'll start ripping those out and using those for repairs, like
And to
melting
make, and to
metal.
make room for Gamma.
Yeah, make room for Gamma. Maybe use some of it as makeshift armor. Thicken up some of the insides, like flatten.
Alrighty, and because you have Well, you don't have limited time on your hands. I'm gonna say you can make me a quick either technology feels a bit too expensive.
I'm using my fire abilities to do this shit. So
What are you
I
doing?
guess that's a charisma save.
I
Okay.
am using my fire to remove the shelves. I'm like soldering off
Oh.
things and using it to attach and everything like that.
But-
I'm
but-
making
but-
makeshift armor, and anything that you can't fix with mending, I am fixing with basically makeshift soldering.
Okay. If only we had a hammer.
I can make a hammer. Take some of the
Alright.
metal, mold it, put it in a
That is
stick.
going to be a charisma
There you
save
go.
on your part, and then a.
Save.
I guess it's trying to stretch out however much paint there is to make it look like something.
I mean, I actually
For
have
you, Rene?
painter's supplies as a proficiency, so whatever stat you want that to be.
I guess that would either be
24.
wisdom or
Works for me. I'll do wisdom.
Dexterity? Okay.
I mean, actually, either one works, but it's the
I
same
can
thing.
Rolls.
Good.
Oh, well, sure, I guess I'm guiding myself. That makes sense.
Rolls that are never addressed by 5th edition, and they're cowards for it.
I think there's like something in Xanathar's for painter's tools, but I don't
Yeah.
think they include paint jobs on a car.
That's why we
and we can
have our
use,
homebrew.
I can also heat up to dry it faster.
Hey, that's true.
There we go. Give it a paint job and then use the metal shelving inside to add some makeshift armor to beef this bad boy up. Give it some more support.
Yeah.
Just add just the suspension for Gamma.
So for 24, the interior now looks as bad as the exterior. The whole thing looks like a Mad Max reject. But with the painter's supplies, I will say that perhaps you were a little bit smart. You could try and do mural stuff instead of just a single color, so that it looks like something instead of just a mess.
Just something
Or
to
you can
make
make
it
it-
not be immediately identifiable as the same vehicle.
You
Yes,
could make
precisely.
it a different company van. Like some fake ass company.
Yeah, I make
No,
a
no,
new
no.
company logo.
No.
Renegades Incorporated.
No, it's VHS tape repair, mobile repair.
Oh my god.
VHS tape mobile repair.
No one will suspect it. Or if we really want to go do it,
Wait, no, please. Wait, hold on. All right, I'll let you say it first.
superhero
parodies.
poster.
I was about to say, if it's a filming industry, no. A certain type of filming
Specifically
studio,
of the
no.
AV quality.
Yeah, no. No.
A man can dream, can't he? Well, anyway.
That's a running joke that's not going to die anytime soon.
No.
No, never.
It survived to the next chapter. That means it's there forever.
Oh boy.
I don't think anyone's gonna recognize this man. I don't think it
It
matters.
is
For
a
a few
very,
reasons.
it is a very interesting band, and I feel like neither of you are cheeky enough to put hashtag Free Shining Rose on it.
What? No, why would I do that?
We already did
Definitely
that.
not.
I am free.
We did
You're
that
up,
last
dude.
time.
Yeah. But anyway,
Well, free in the public's mind, because right now Shining Rose still is considered kidnapped.
indeed. But either way, you have
Breaking
one
Bad,
lead.
baby.
It's a little bit risky, and as Gamma sort of eventually crawls into the back, it doesn't. It almost buckles. You can hear it go from the metal of it just starting to bend slightly, but in a way that it'll pop back. You all hold your breath as he is going to make a strength save. Come on.
You got this, buddy.
High roll so that he doesn't crash the car.
Please.
17. You can still drive it, even though it's currently at. Okay, so the car has 50 HP. Right now it has 10.
That sounds about right.
Oh,
The
Oh,
engine
wait,
is
one sec.
so fucked. Just
Is he-
everything about it.
My 24 didn't give it any more HP.
Okay, for the 24, I'll say that it has
17.
22.
Oh, that's even better.
Because it's 24 divided by 2 plus 10.
There we go.
Yeah. It is almost above bloodied. Yay!
Oh god, it is a bloody car.
The bloodiest of cars.
I am now determined to keep this thing.
It's going to be level 20. You're fighting the BBEG of the universe. And then the fucking Franken car comes in.
It's like Kirby and the
Franken
Forgotten Lands. This is the vehicle that we use to end it all.
Could I use mending and just general how Akane's sort of is taking care of the Tinabago to try and help out the car anymore with its HP?
This is so you're just doing this fixer-upper montage of the van.
Yeah.
In the
Coffee's
forest.
finished. She puts down the cup. She's like, all right,
It's-
cracks her neck. Let's get to work.
At this point, this is considered a leisure activity.
Yeah.
It is like I'm picturing the little song from Red Dead Redemption 2. Ba-ba-da-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Stop right there. We'll get copyrighted.
Oh no, my completely different source. Oh no!
Oh no, you sung it way too perfectly.
Curse my Hollywood Broadway level singing.
Like Hollywood level singing. What you talking about?
Yeah, really.
I mean,
Like,
old Hollywood maybe.
Singers can make great actors, but not every actor can be a great singer.
Very.
I think
right.
that
Very
cats
true.
prove that fact. But either way,
Well,
How is
So,
this the third
just to
time
make
that
sure
cat's been
about
brought
the
up this
l-
week to me?
yes, this is the first time it will ever be mentioned. But either
No,
way,
the third time this week for me.
really?
Yeah, I don't know
Weird.
why.
3 nickels. Wow.
Holy cow, 3 nickels. But either way, you currently now have a car that is slightly mural colored, a little dinged up, but looking kind of reinforced, having a VHS sign on the side of it, and is slightly sagging from the back on behalf of the nightmarish levels
I
of
hope it has 4-wheel drive.
yes. You'll have to find a place to get it 4-wheel drive, but hey, that's a question for
Well,
later.
We'll need to take it to mechanic. It's not gonna be able to run long like this.
Or, Gamma and Ad Hoc could, switch places so it's more in the middle and not the back.
Yeah.
Still, I don't know. I can only go so far with duct tape with
She'll gesture towards the
Okay,
entire
have
Franken
you-
van.
New life ambition. Find the mechanics manual and not burn it.
You now have 2 personality traits, car and fire. Wow.
Car and fire.
Not to be confused with Carfire.
Yeah, different thing.
I mean, that could be a combo thing you can make work.
Combo.
Oh,
It's
no,
the
don't
parody
give
of
me that idea. I
Starfire,
might turn it into
Carfire.
a suicide bomb. No.
Very
God.
Not the
Starfire,
Franken car, no!
This car will
Man,
become the
that's-
ship of Theseus.
Tamarians, the I lost it. Tamaran was the name of the planet. Tamar Van. Hey,
Ah,
Mr. Tanner?
Hey, there we go.
Yeah. But either way, with a now fixed van and a new plan, at least, you begin to drive back through the town towards the place that you're supposed to go, the mysterious location of Find the Instructions for 2069. If it would allow me to switch it to this map.
Man, wouldn't it be such a plot twist if it ended up just being Wallflower's mother?
That would be.
Wallflower's mom.
No wonder their
Oh my
base is their
God.
home.
Wow.
See, your parents are cool.
Motherhood is a theme. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh wow, yeah. True.
But you drive from Junk City, this former wasteland of Haven, down towards the Lion's Den, and on occasion you do see what's going on. There's a couple of police looking around in what seem to be cars, a couple going up and down. They don't seem to notice you, thankfully. Even as it starts to get a little bit more uh a little bit more crowded as you cross over the bridge into what seems like the traffic jam. Apparently the police stoppings were causing a handful of problems with that, but you thank your lucky stars that they haven't stopped you yet. They might, though. What if they do?
Let's
And
see. Do we have any disguises?
There's probably something in the van still.
Is there? Didn't we torch most of it?
Oh, maybe you're right.
oh
I
no,
don't
you
think we
might be
torched them.
screwed.
Why?
Then again, it looked quite weird for a VHS repair service to be dressed as janitors.
Well, no, it's just a jumpsuit. It's fine.
Ah,
Just remove the logo stickers.
yeah, that could work.
Perhaps.
Fine.
It's cosplay.
But I will say, it's not the police check that catches your eye. In fact, I'd say, Rene, you have the highest pass percentage,
Probably.
don't you?
I can double check, but I'm pretty sure. 15, yes.
Yeah, 15. That's pretty good. It's as you're driving by the middle of town, roughly, that you see this old church. One of the places that seems to be made out of wood and then slowly kind of built up. And it seems that there's some sort of old funeral going on. Mix of traditions, of course. You got the Protestant slash evangelical stuff, and then out in the front, you do see there's a little bit of Creek tradition. They are doing the traditional dances of honor and laying out things for the man in the front. Well, not the man in the front. They don't have the body out for some reason, but they do have a big old like rosary and a couple of pictures. And you kind of recognize who that is. Huh. That's I'm gonna allow you to make a history check with advantage. Because this happened recently.
Is it
Who's
me?
you?
Well, it might be you, but it might be the others.
Nope, that's
Control.
no matter what.
Alrighty. In that case, Akane,
Mm-hmm.
I'll say if you have your passive history or your passive perception, 11. 11's pretty decent. You do spot it. And, you notice it because I take it that, Renee's sort of glancing in that direction.
From the other van.
You recognize... Okay, yeah, that's fair. From the van, but, you're both looking at each other, so that's probably why. Or it's your own reasons. You recognize that face. Because the face of that man was the person who almost snips Pixie's head off her shoulders. The one that you I think you burned him. He's missing a lot of the prosthetics you saw when you were fighting him. The metal jaw is no longer on the picture, and the face doesn't seem to be stretched over the remainder of the body, but that's one of the zombies that you fought. And then you hear a sound that probably... I don't know if it shocks you or not. It's up to you if it does. 21
let's say
gun
I'm
salute.
shocked.
Just the
Oh.
sound of gunshot. Uh, hmm.
So this is the funeral of that man. Just want to make sure.
Indeed. And it's kind of strange because they wouldn't have found the body by now.
Which man is this?
One of the
The-
zombies.
One of the bigger zombies that you.
One who said like "mama."
And then
wasn't torched?
I'm gonna. I think they threatened a lot of you as well. But yeah, it's like, Mama, please, Mama.
How is he not torched?
Indeed.
I don't know if
Actually,
this one
with-
was torched. I think this one
There were
I
at least
took
2.
care of.
Yeah,
I'll say that
I
for
feel like
this,
I torched. Like at least fired at all of them.
You definitely torched some, but there is one that I took out. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Well, you
Indeed.
took it out and then it came back up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I torched it.
Yeah.
huh? That is something. Well, I don't know. How would you respond to seeing this person in such an out of place situation?
So this is for the funeral. So he's still dead. He's not like around. He's not like walking around alive.
Oh
he's dead.
no.
Okay.
If somebody was walking around at their own funeral,
Okay.
that would be.
I just wanted to make sure.
And if I heard right, there's no body. It's just pictures of him that we can see.
Yes.
Okay.
No
Oh, okay. I thought you said
casket
it
or
was-
anything
No.
of that sort.
Okay.
They wouldn't have
Oh,
found the
then never
body
mind, that
by
makes
now.
Mhm. And it's
That
like
makes sense.
It's just an outside service.
It is indeed.
Is there like a coffin, a casket, open casket? Does it look like they're lowered into the ground, or is this like the viewing?
I'll say. Well, now I have to look it up. What do they do for a funeral if they don't have the body?
Well, there's the answer.
Funerals take place without a body. Case of cremation, a burial service isn't always needed. I'll say that it's a memorial service, so they don't have the casket out. And they're sort of placing down the grave so that it would sort of be shown, one among a couple, in this little graveyard site.
She would be a little unsettled, but I mean, it makes sense. They had to get the zombie from somewhere, and it's probably someone from EKIDNACORP, and it would make sense it's from someone nearby. Outsourcing the locals, as grim and dark as that sounds.
Perhaps. Huh.
Yeah. I guess I'm not in the van with the gang.
We got walkie-talkies or phones
Oh,
or something.
okay. Do we?
Breaker.
Hmm?
I'm calling you guys.
But a bit.
Yes?
Yeah. Hey, to your right, you see that memorial service
Yeah,
going
yeah,
on?
I see it.
That's for one of the zombies.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure I'd recognize a man who almost killed Pixie and was really weird.
I mean, I suppose it would make sense that they came from somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how they found out he was dead.
Could just be that he was considered missing long enough.
Actually, I'll say that because your past perception is the highest, you, from personal experience, Rene.
Yeah.
First off, gunshots in the air. Second off, folded flag by the grave. This is a military funeral.
Yep.
Oh, maybe they. Oh, maybe EKIDNACORP said, or taking soldiers. And they said this guy died in combat. what kind of are we in any? Is our country in any wars right now?
Yeah, there's at least one.
At least one. It's America we're talking about.
So yeah, fair enough.
But the answer is yes.
Hmm.
Is it generic war or is it against like a specific?
I'll
What
say
country is it? I need to
it's
check.
general. I'd say it's general Middle Eastern.
Just something's
works.
going down. Something's going down outside the U.S.
I wish I could
Yes.
find the country because there is one. I just can't find where I wrote
I'd
it down.
say currently it's the biggest thing that's probably happened relating to that war is that there was one particular superhero, supervillain, hard to tell. His name was King Babylon.
Of
And
course.
apparently he is in talks with, some of the greater representatives. He's one of the first people to not only be, a superhero in some form of power, but he's trying to, establish a better connection to stop this war.
So are we talking like Doctor Doom or Magneto?
I'd say
actually works.
Middle Eastern oil magnate.
Well, like I'm talking about like in terms of like bad guy. Like, is it Magneto creating like Genosha to protect the mutant type thing, or is it Doctor Doom with Latveria?
I'd say the closer it would be to that with Doctor Doom, because he is the prince of. I need
Okay.
a name for this place. Country name. We are doing live world building in this game. It is
type of
called-
world building.
It is.
Better than
I'm
Dead
gonna
World Building.
say.
What part of the world is this?
I'm
Middle
gonna
East.
say it's called
Oh.
that the name of the place is
Molka.
New Gethsemane.
New Gepsamon.
I'm going to just
Can you use
say
it in a sentence?
I will write down how it's spelt.
New Getsamon. New Getsamon is a country.
It is a
Or
Thank you.
Getsamon.
it is sort of it's one of them, and it's one of the first ones of whatever nightmares going on over there that's actually trying to broker peace. Minor problems with, other countries. I'm not getting into it because I don't have that planned right now.
Yep.
But there is a war going. Yes.
Hmm.
I can't have a Viking funeral. Cremate me.
I
course, that's your
figured,
answer.
but that's EKIDNACORP taking soldiers.
Possibly.
I mean, definitely. Look at this. That's
I could just be
surprises
that he
me
was,
just how evil they are.
It-
Okay.
it could just be that he lived here and he got caught up in it.
I mean, yeah, but then there's also Charlie, because, or Chuck. Fuck. So many Charlies.
Oh yeah, he was. Well, that might be. I guess. But also, it appears both of you, both military people, lived here.
At least 3.
I mean, they're at least it might just be convenience that they work there because they know they are and they think they
Wait,
can
really?
provide
Who was
it.
the third one?
Well, there was another guy. We don't know if he was military or not, do we?
I more so meant my brother.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
I mean,
You mean you mean
that-
Constitution or
No, other brother.
oh?
wait, was he
My condolences.
was he super like you guys, or was he just normal?
Hey DM, was he? I don't know.
I'm going to say because your power is describably mutant.
Yeah, probably.
So with the same with the other
Every
bird.
I'll say that for all three of the Moseberg sons, which is very interesting because I'm going to say it now, both of your parents were non-mutant. All three of you turned out to have some minor form of mutantism. Sometimes it accidentally showed up a bit more obviously. Sometimes it was like you, where it was just kind of graceful. And then for Chase, it was kind of... I mean, he worked with it. He made it work.
So was he a soup or not a soup?
He was a mute, but was he a soup?
He was not a soup. He was a mute. He went to combat, and
Okay.
All right.
Well, I think still think it's fucked up we're taking our military and experimenting on them, but it's another evil thing
weird.
EKIDNACORP does.
just
Weird.
add it to the list, I guess.
There.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing.
As well as, I mean, they're all. I mean, if you think about it, because when they're always like some sort of super soldier programs, aren't they always a thing?
Yeah, more or less.
We're getting too political. Let's just move on.
I'm not worrying about it. I'm just saying.
Yes, you need to focus on the road.
Yes.
I am.
Keep on trying.
I did not once notice any of these other things. I've been focused on the road with my 10 passive perception.
Why are you the one driving?
Because you're too tired.
Damn it.
And
Just
all I
like
have
real
to
life.
do is follow the Chinnebago.
That's true.
Alrighty. And I'm just
Well,
going
if you
to...
wanted to, we could probably attach a tow cable.
Probably be safer.
Why are
Probably
you
not.
arguing? Is there... Wait, hold on. What was the voice I had for him?
For who?
For Gamma. Why they're arguing? Their combat?
No.
No,
arguing.
just
No,
talking.
no.
They're just talking, being loud.
Oh,
It's fine.
alrighty. And as you both make your way across and hope that nothing bad happens, good news is nothing bad happens as you begin to drive into a very interesting part of town, very different from what you saw before. On behalf of several things. Like, for one, the Maybes is a mix of two things. Construction zones, because it's still being built, and these tiny little neighborhoods. And the second thing about it is clean. It is the cleanest place you have ever driven. The monolith of the stadium, the new Moseberg stadium, almost sort of dwarfs the entire thing, especially since there's no high rises of any sort yet. There's nothing above 3 to 4 stories at the most. And that's only like one building. I'd say that the tallest thing you probably see besides that is that there is apparently some sort of antenna, but that's in the middle of the construction area, so...
Is our Wi-Fi
But
good here?
as you sort of look and you sort of excitedly, maybe you can upload it. No, still low on your phone, and there's none for the laptop.
God damn, what is the point of living in nowhere?
It's one of the problems of living in
Be
nowhere.
cut off from all this shit.
No, that can't be it.
But basically, I believe Papa Moseberg's trying to bring everyone here. He needs to get the Wi-Fi up and running.
Yeah.
He would need to, but one of the many overlooks he's probably missed.
All right. Well, we have it. If we can't get it out through the instruction, we have a new location to head to.
Indeed.
Check
And
construction site.
make sure the town works so that they like you. But either way, It's as you are slowly rolling. It's a flat because it's Kansas. Well, it's almost Kansas. Sequoia. It's flat. The neighborhood slowly becomes a little bit older, so this one's been around a little bit longer. And every single turn that they give, Wallflower's eyes still widen a little bit because it's like, there's no way. There's no fucking way. And then you come across an interesting sight. It's a beautiful little household about the size of, roughly a suburban home, about 1.5 stories. There's a little upstairs area for like 1 or 2 beds. But there is one problem. There is a car that is just just fucked up into the front lawn. It's gone over some of the fencing, and it's just sort of in the middle of one of the sprinklers, making it shoot like a jet at the window. Oh, hey, you recognize that car?
Do
It's
we?
one of the shitty police cars that you saw.
Oh no.
Ah, fuck.
And
It's all
as you
good.
sort of pull up to it, you hear in the background somebody sounding quite incensed. That's
Alright.
my house, all right. But what the fuck is going on? I'm sorry, I shouldn't swear. I'm swearing a
No.
lot more. I'm kind of stressed, but
You're fine. It's a healthy
Isn't
way
that
to deal with stress. Alright. Akane will grab her tomahawk and expand her baton. Let's get this done.
Where are we on the map? I mean, I know
You
we're gonna
would
be on the
be-
bottom end, but
you're on the bottom end. I take it you're probably pulling in since unless you're coming in from that corner by the fucked up automobile, you might be over here to you.
The right side of the road. So
Park in the street. Just tell the
Yeah,
tell the
probably
more
here.
conspicuous people to stay in the van.
So are you taking Wallflower with you, or
I would
any
assume
of the
so.
others?
well,
Yeah,
it's their
we'll take-
house.
Wallflower.
How's Pixie doing?
Yeah, we haven't. I think Pixie's still recovering, so we'll let Pixie rest.
Couldn't hurt.
All right, I guess it's just the 4 of us if we include Wallflower,
Alrighty.
because Ad Hoc and
Hey,
Gamma gotta
it's
stay.
like the original. Yeah, no, not in this fine suburban neighborhood. But either way,
I just imagine Ad Hoc and Gamma become buddies.
and then they just have the talking head of Shut.
Manticore. Yeah.
It's the
three-
gang. It's the B team.
2.5
B
months.
team,
It's
yeah.
the beat.
We
It's
have
the
backup
muscle team.
characters,
What are you
guys.
talking about?
What
Those
That-
are heavy.
That's the A team. We're the B team.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
no. It's the B. It's the B team for the beefcakes.
Okay.
No, there you go.
And they have
we're the
small
A team for
gremlin
agility.
child to raise.
Yes, we're the A team for agility because we have decks.
We're all
Indeed.
Dexy.
Yeah, we are Dexy.
That's why it was the worst idea
Wallflower,
to carry.
stay behind us in case this gets.
I mean, it should be fine. It's only one car. I mean, do you know what? Do
Yeah.
you have like a key? This is your house, right?
Oh, yeah, but yeah, I'll just as she sort of goes around, just goes, well, first off, I think maybe if I just and just
I feel like we should move that
knocks
car.
on the front door,
Oh,
Oh, we're that.
Oh.
just to see if
Okay.
anybody's here, you know.
Actually,
Alright,
no.
let's do this.
Yeah, there definitely is.
Okay, knocked on the door.
Yeah, Akane will test the door handle. Is it Is it
It
unlocked?
is interestingly, as you are beginning to reach and sort of jiggle the door, it does seem unlocked. It opens from the other side, and you see, I don't have tokens for these things, but
Oh no.
what
Oh,
are
boy.
so I will say that I'm going to roll for luck, see how well it's been done. Oh no,
Luck
nat
on
one.
whose side?
As the door opens, you see a very interesting sight. They are wearing dresses. One of them is wearing a sort of one of them is wearing a dress, one of them is wearing a fine suit, like the kind of dress you would see in the 50s. They both have
Madame?
fucking mannequin heads. They are obviously not people.
Ew.
Hello! I am
Uh,
Father. How may I help you?
Uh,
D-
Wallflower, I
Dad?
got some bad news.
Wallflower, go back to the van.
Wallflower
I
is
think your whole
going to
family's
make
been
a
replaced with
wisdom.
robots.
She's going to make a fucking, you know what, perception check just to.
Oh no!
Dad, Mom, hi.
Wallflower,
Hello,
go back.
Mother.
don't-
How are you doing?
No, Wallflower, go back in the car. We'll
Go
take
play
care
with
of
Ad
this.
Hoc and Gamma. No, go in the Winnebago.
No, this is my house. I mean,
No.
Wallflower, this isn't...
Wallflower, your parents aren't here right now.
well, obviously not, but what the fuck? What? And then you sort of look it. I'll say with your perception, you see first what's going on deeper in. The house is a fucking wreck.
Of
You
course.
see there's sort of scorch marks in some places, and then like a couple of like burnt out pizza boxes that are just stacked against a wall in what seems to be a trash pile. And it's as they're still talking, and you're trying to push her back. She's like, okay, I guess I can fucking what?
I think they borrowed your
She
house.
doesn't leave, but she just sort of sits in near the back and just sort of glances over and just goes, "Do what you want to fucking do, I guess."
We'll take care of this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a squatter.
Hello, are you solicitors?
No.
We're your VHS repair people.
Yeah, we're here to pick up your VHSs.
I was gonna
That's
go with
what
we're
I
with the cop car.
Roll.
But what if they are
You
the
can
cop
roll-
car?
I would say you could make me a deception check, but I will say you don't need to because they're fucking the shittiest looking robots. As they go, I see. Carry on. As they
Okay.
sort of
Thank you.
move over towards the sides, leaving
Okay.
this hallway.
I'll take a step inside.
Alright.
Oh boy, make me a dexterity save.
Oh god!
No. 11.
Oh, you slip on the
11.
doormat.
As
Did they
you
Home Alone
step
this
forward,
shit?
I'll say because you see it by one, you see something come down from the fucking ceiling, and it goes right in front of your face. It's like, oh, that's a frying pan glued over with nails. Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
PG-13 Home Alone this shit.
as you hear the sound of someone beginning to sort of yell, a younger voice. Now you better have a good fucking reason for getting my goddamn house, or I swear to fucking God.
it's a Kane.
There's a bit of a pause, and
I'm pretty sure
sort
this
of
ain't your fucking house.
steps closer and goes, "It is my fucking house, dumbass." And I got a second question. What's her last name?
Sato.
Unless you mean
Nah,
Wallflower, in
wait.
which case Parker.
Slowly begins to glance out. It is a woman with grayish eyes. Not even a woman, a girl, barely over the age of like 11.
Oh no.
Dressed in what seems to be like
Okay.
overalls stained with something, and sort of where Wallflower dyed her hair and Chuck had sort of a military crew cut. She's letting her hair go down in sort of these curls that give her a bit of a baby doll look, but her face is fucking pissed. As she appears to be holding, oh god, what is that? It's got a gumball machine attached to it. What the? As she begins
Uh,
to walk up and just go. And as she begins to walk towards you both, you notice she's got an ankle bracelet.
Oh.
And just sort of
Mm.
goes,
Memories.
it's good. It's a good fucking thing that you guys didn't walk any closer because guess what? If you said literally anything, just fucking just pushes it back up so that it resets.
Why is there a police car outside?
I was
Why-
about to ask the same thing, but the dumbass won't answer. They're fucking yelling in the backyard.
Also,
Oh, one of the kids must have
you know-
commandeered it.
oh,
Yeah.
thank God. Oh,
Wallflower, you have a
Oh.
sister?
As there's a bit of a pause as she walks forward and goes, depends whose sister and who's asking. Wait, no, I know you from the wanted posters. Never mind. As Wallflower eventually begins to walk forwards, and the first word she says is her face is sort of stunned. Rollier? Hey. Why'd you No, I told you guys, didn't I? Fuck. Sorry, paranoid, What the fuck are you doing? I'm fucking trying to change shit. What are you doing? Following fuck the is that the name? Yes, fuck the instructions 42069.
You know, that makes sense.
You people need to work on your communication skills.
I
maybe we
would.
put the cop car not in front of the house.
You can take up that problem with dumb fuck in the back because apparently they won't listen
Ooh.
to reason. Either way, come in,
I'm hearing
find
chop
some of the
shop.
traps.
There's a garage right over there.
Does he have the keys?
Yeah, but it's got. Hold on. I can, but I'm not supposed to leave the imminent doorway.
Okay, where is he at? I will go get the keys so I can start taking the thing apart.
Yes, there's clearly 4 of us. We can help with things.
Okay, I guess. Just make sure not to step in. Okay, hang on. She pulls and moves so that she unclips something, and it appears to be a can of non-stick cooking spray. It's not as good as hairspray, but it does show where the lasers are. So, fortunately, just avoid the lasers. You'll be fine.
Okay. Kane will maneuver around the lasers and get through.
All right. And thusly, the house is revealed to you, at least for now.
Oh
And
boy.
I will quickly reveal what is going on in the house, and then I will take a short break.
Okay.
So, first off, house is completely borked looking. The kitchen is a mess, and apparently they've got something on the TV about this old, like, cooking show or something with somebody called Jarnowski. Huh. Apparently he's telling them how to make a pipe bomb out of sugar, whatever that is.
I know who that is.
There's a dude here who you might have seen before from the barbecue place who's just sort of sitting down watching like old Tom and Jerry. Wait, no, John and Terry because the bootlegs.
Oh, I love John and Terry.
John and
John.
Terry. And then, of course, there's the sound of yelling in the back where new holes are showing up in the back of the house and then immediately disappearing as they are showing up because, man, toy killers in the back and they are pissed. Either way, this messed up house is at least a place to rest. And I will let you know and I will ask for what you are doing now after I take a short break.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And we are back. If we are back, I
Yeah,
can't tell.
yeah.
Okay.
We're back, baby.
Oh,
And better than ever.
Oh
Back
yeah,
from-
we're back.
Back from the sewers. Also, I think you actually got by the finding the instructor part without us noticing.
Yeah, I think.
No, I heard.
Yeah. Rene noticed.
Yeah. I didn't notice until it was way too late, so my brain. Oh, it's
I mean, I didn't notice until you
Yeah.
said got
Hey,
that
what-
one in early.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was an easier one to get in, and I also did it at the beginning of the session. So
Indeed. But either way.
Ooh, there's a
What will-
fireplace.
Indeed, it does look like it has. I'd say that there's probably a couple of things in there, like, huh. Apparently, Rollier has tried a couple of times to smelt something in there because there's scorch marks, and it's right by where the guy has the Barca lounger. And yeah, you recognize this kid, as he just sort of goes, "Oh,
Look at the back.
hey,
Hey,
did you guys?
we can go
out.
Did you
Who is
fight that
this?
weird?"
oi, toy killer.
How about you use the
As
door?
Toy Killer just, I'm gonna say, as that
Get your ass in
happens,
here.
Toy Killer is just fucking aping the fuck out, like, son of a cuss word! Just
Aping out.
grabs something and throws it and then swipes it out of the air, and then swipes the bush so that it smashes into the fucking windows thing. It doesn't break the window, thankfully. But man, more mess.
Oi.
As they sort of glance to you, what? What the
Get your ass in
cuss
here.
word is it?
What the fine insert cuss word was it?
Give Rene the keys so we can put away the cop car.
I didn't need the fucking keys. I fucking hotwired that shit.
Oh, Rene, move the cop car.
Is it still on?
Well, hold on. Okay, you guys do that.
That's a wall.
That's a window. That's a
Yeah.
wall.
The door is over here.
Oh shoot!
I just went to yell at the window.
That's
too.
why I went
Oh,
over
out the
through that
window.
way.
Oh, okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
All right.
Ignore me
So-
phasing through reality.
As
All
you're
right.
both standing in front of them, it's like, and I should have fucking just fucking swipes the bush again. There's now a hole in it.
Runs over to window to stick out head to see Rene pass by.
Check to see if they got anything in there that we can use
Wait,
besides
yeah,
the radio.
There's a car.
Toy Killer, you might need to relax for a second. Let's
Why?
talk it out.
Why should I relax? They're now fucking going back to goddamn jail, and then they're gonna take them from jail to fucking EKIDNACORP again.
Renee will ask Sarah if
And
they
we'll
can
bust.
ask
Exactly.
people inside for the key to the car in the garage.
As Rollier will just go, well, if you're asking, did you already ask, or was that?
Yeah. Let's just say you already got it.
All
I'll
right,
say,
cool.
yeah,
That works.
you got it from one of the rings on it, and then as you sort of, as it slowly opens, you realize, oh shit, that's a really good car.
Oh.
Fuck.
Oh, that means they have to have the mechanics tools in there for this shit.
All right, Renee
they
will
be
get to
working?
work on taking the red one out and putting the ruined cop car in the garage.
I'm gonna say that is a vehicles check.
Don't have that. What do you want me to roll?
That is gonna
I
be
can have
wisdom
vehicles.
plus.
Why am I doing this then?
I can do it. Okay.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Wait a sec. Let me. Vehicles. All right.
I guess you'll just start moving all the cars.
Yes.
Vehicles. Kia. And I will guidance myself.
Whatcha?
All right.
For an
Why?
18.
I guess you can just kind of aim the Franken van so we can let the big boys out around in the back to the backyard, and maybe let them in the shed or in the house,
Yeah.
so that way they don't get
Is
Ask
necessarily
if the
seen by
shed
the
is
neighbor.
clean.
the shed, as you sort of open it up, well, it's already been opened up because apparently Rollier's fucking taken everything, and it's sort of halfway strewn in it / out and around it.
Have more cement so it's not Home Alone.
Doesn't seem to be.
All right, good. It's
Weirdly.
safe.
Is this like a? This is an up and coming neighborhood, right? So these are like high privacy fences.
Yeah, I'd say they're the tall ones with like the slight slit right at eye level.
So ad hoc should be fine. Just Gamma needs to duck.
Yeah, Gamma is just sort of crawling on arms and knees as they just will go, feels familiar.
All right.
There,
Well, I mean,
there we
and-
go.
The shed now. And are you sure you want to put ad hoc with Gamma?
well, no, I was saying like, I was just saying like, I was just saying so they could get in the backyard, so they can be not stuck in the van.
If they want to both be in the
that's
shed,
fair.
they can.
Because if anything, ad hoc can go in and out of the van, in and out, and maybe get stuff for Gamma. If the kids don't want to mess with Gamma, but I think Toy Killer should be fine with Gamma. Ad hoc can go in the house. I
Toy
assume.
Killer is still angry, but with someone around there a little bit more.
And plus, look, Ad hoc's got a little garden.
Ad hoc is just sort of looking at them and like picking at stuff. Just stuffs it into the weird little medicine bag that they got.
Get a raincoat and just put it on him, so that way he's not as visible.
He just looks like a weird guy.
He looks like your weird neighbor. He is the
Yeah.
weirdest of neighbors.
Yeah, so Ad hoc can go in and out of the house and help and do things, and Gamma can stay in the shed because I don't think he's fitting through the door in the house.
Not of the normal house.
And then just bring him some comic books and other things, I guess.
No.
Get him all the reading materials.
Yeah, he
so
likes
has
those.
to-
If you're going in to get them reading materials, you are greeted by sort of an interesting sight of Rollier and Wallflower just fucking bickering.
There's 2 wallflowers.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, there are? Oh no!
Wallflower, why are you
Who's the
duplicating?
real Wallflower? Fucking, they're
Okay.
just bickering and like, the fuck did you start this? I started this because, hey, some stuff that I saw was going wrong. I wanted to do stuff. You're already so close to getting into prison. Ma had to fucking pull so much shit to make sure you didn't get in prison. Yeah, cause you know what? Maybe I should have gone to prison. I could have done better there. You're fucking insane right now. Oh, and what is this? As you're just sort of scooching past his wallflowers, just like,
Hey, so before you keep having your sisterly moment scooching by with all the books, might want to see if we can upload that thing here. The not the porn parody. As she walked out the door.
Roy
book.
just sort of glances back. What the fuck do they mean by that?
Oh, she wouldn't know.
Wallflower just sort of goes, I don't.
Wait,
What
would
the fuck
Wallflower
were you
know?
talking about? And it's back to that shit.
I really love Vigon's confusion. I give Gamma the books. Here you go, buddy. These aren't
And
comics.
they are an interesting set of books. You've got it's a weird mix because you do have some comic books and some graphic novels. Oh, live recreation of one of the old fights, and then hey, it's the history of Talos. Oh shit, that was a time, a billion years ago.
Yeah.
Huh. As he
Here's
just goes,
a book I found in there. Some aren't comic books, but I think you'll like them.
I see. Ooh. Funny picture.
Keep you occupied. Just let Ad hoc know to get you things because I think he'll stay out in the garden.
Him? Okay. He seemed, as he's currently trying to uproot a little thing to smell the root. strange.
Yeah, he's a curious gardener. Plant enthusiast.
What am plant?
Oh, there are plants in here, aren't there? Looks like it.
Probably.
There's probably like one or two little horticultural little.
Yeah. I show him
succulents.
that, and I imagine there's like maybe there's a whole ass dictionary in here.
I would say that it's one of the books that was provided in the stack you managed to grab from the pretty ample library over here.
Yeah, I just flip to plant definition is definition, and then I
Looks at that
kind of
and
show him
begins
out the
to
window.
grab the dictionary. As you start to describe, now they're just flipping through the books and the pages, starting to look at it, and well, that's probably gonna be fine.
We're teaching him words.
Yeah, it'll be
That's-
fine.
It'll be fine.
He'll know every word in the dictionary.
All right, let's go back in and see if they dealt with the not the porn parody.
The what? All right.
As
All right,
you go back in, and they have still arguing, but it's like sort of
So-
Rollier is sort of nonchalantly flipping through something as Wallflower's like, so you started this whole operation. We have seen people die. We have broken the law so many times. And you were doing this because you were on a fucking whim?
Did you upload the thingy?
What fucking thing?
The evidence video.
Oh, yeah, actually, that was something I wanted to broach with you two about.
Just us two?
You, not Akane, for reasons that, might.
What?
Never mind.
It's fine. You did good. Just
Keep
take
moving
a
the
break.
cars.
You clearly need it. Yeah. Also, I'm not
All
telling you.
right.
Also, I'm not telling you, Wallflower, because not even Wallflower, Shayla. I'm not telling you, Shayla, because guess what? If I tell you more, you're gonna start fucking panicking about that too. That's what you do. You panic. Yeah, I'm panicking. You want to know why? Because we almost died like 5 times.
That might be accurate.
I only almost died 4 times. I was fine in the last fight.
And here's the
I'm
thing.
assuming the group.
You two can fucking afford to do that. Because you know what you do? You were a superhero. I don't even know where to start with you, but you guys at least know how that stuff works. This is my first fucking job relating to anything of this. And I've just...
So, I mean, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this.
In a technicality, same here.
But you're like a convicted fucking...
I have never been convicted of anything. Thank you very much.
As she just fucking steps off into the kitchen. Why is the stove on? Because I'm working on something.
You know what? Renee's gonna take a seat but face it towards Rollier.
Rollier she's sort of not... She seems a lot older than she is, because she's got like one of her legs up on the table, the other one crossed. She's got a cigarette.
However, she does have a point, you know. This is a lot more serious than you seem to be taking it as.
Did you see the big blue baby man?
I did see the big blue baby man. That much was true.
Okay.
Yes, but
Did
do
you
know
watch
about...
the video yet?
That is actually something that I was aiming on doing upstairs. And also, before you check, she might be a little bit panicky about this, but I've been on this for a while. Basically, ever since I got the charges for trespass.
Okay. However, do you know about Chuck?
Oh,
Oh yeah, we got to get him in here, don't we?
Yeah.
That's I
How good are you at mechanics?
did you find him in the fields?
More like the streets.
Was he one of the murderers?
I don't
Can't
think
answer that
so.
part.
Well, he might have murdered something, but I don't think it's the thing. That's not the zombie cyborg things you're talking about.
It is.
And he is, I don't even want to say alive, shall we say, but
He's
one of
alive
them.
enough.
Officer Bot, that movie. Like that.
Goddamn Officer Bot.
Descriptive, horrifying.
Officer Bot?
Fuck it. Just bring him in. I don't know.
Put him in the bedroom.
Bring him in the bedroom. We'll be able to explain further. I'll say that the bedroom is on the second floor for reasons.
Alright. Renee and I assume
I got
Seraph to
it.
help will do that.
There we go.
All right. And as you do that, I will have a quick moment with Akane.
Yep.
So, you are
Ah.
not allowed
Yes.
to. Apparently, they're talking about their own thing. Okay, that's fine. What are you doing? At least for now.
I was trying to fix up the car, right? I was trying to get out the car.
Alright.
I'm trying to find anything useful in the cop car besides the radio.
Alright.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe a bulletproof
I'd
bat.
say with a little bit of time and with, ad hoc or Gamma's help, you've at least been able to push it into the yard. Why can't I turn this?
Oh,
I want to.
No. I think we were swapping the cars out.
Yes.
We're putting the cop car in
Yeah,
the
okay.
garage.
Cop
So
car
it's
in,
in
red
the
car out.
garage.
Imagine it's turned.
Imagine it's turned. Use
Yeah.
your imagination. It's D&D.
And then I guess we have the hot rod in the street and the Chinnebago in the driveway and the Franken van in the
Yeah,
street. as well.
maybe we put the Chinnebago in the back. Is there any way to navigate? Like,
I'd say
don't
that
know.
this is like a double door. So it would have been a little grody once you had to move past the chimney, but you managed to get it in. It's going to be like a 15-point turn to get it out.
yeah, I'll get it in and then we'll cover it up. Kane will like just gently touch it right before covering him. Like, I'll miss you. I'll be back. Don't worry. And then she'll go to the car.
Alrighty. And it's as you move to the car that you see that somebody's already opened it and is sort of glancing through it. It's Toy Killer.
Oh, hey.
Glances to you and just sort of, hey, what's up?
Already taking apart the car. I see.
It was the only thing I fucking could do good when I was there. And now just they liked it when I fucking stripped shit because apparently I was good at that.
Well,
And now they're gone. Probably going to go back where Tag was when we got him. Because you apparently were public enemy number one and nobody fucking knew about that.
we'll get them
Sure,
back.
those things were
Don't
out.
think like that. We'll figure this out, okay? Just because, I mean, I got out of there. Tag got out of there before. What's the second time, right?
But they've been sending fucking superheroes against this shit. What if it sticks?
So what if it does? Does that mean we just give up? Let it happen? Kane will I don't know, she would have had her mechanics tools in her hands. Put them down. Listen, Toy Killer. The thing we're going through right now, it really sucks. I understand why you want to give up and why it's hard and
why you feel so angry at everything. But as soon as you give up and give into that, that's when they win. That's when they're really gone and they can't come back. It's only when you keep fighting that they have a chance to come back. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess.
You can be angry, you can be mad, but don't let it stop you from saving your friends.
When I find whoever did this, I'm going to swipe a hole through their head, and I'm not going to return it.
Yeah, I'll be lined up right behind you, kid. All right.
Okay. I think I still need some time to think, but I think focusing on the car would probably help with that.
All right. I need help anyway. Let's
Like, the moment we
yeah,
started talking about
take
the
out
car, I
this-
heard a horn outside.
oh. Let's take out this radio and see if we can find anything else good, huh?
Yeah, sure. Just I think it was really easy to fucking hotwire, so I don't think that it's that great of a car.
Huh. Let's make sure this doesn't have a GPS on it. Yeah, well, that's the first thing I'll look for to see if it's like there's anything that could be tracked.
Well, so far, I'm gonna roll for luck.
There we go. Roll well. Roll well. Yeah, that's pretty
18.
good.
It is. So before the Moseberg started pulling shit, the police had no funding, effectively, this far out. So this is not one of the finer things. This is like a 2000s old ass fucking sedan with the lights on top and the white paint job.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. What's a good example? This is a good example of what that shit would have looked like. I'm just gonna place this in general chat.
Generalmente.
Indeed. Like one of these old things.
Okay.
So they don't have a GPS on it, but as you look through, it did seem like there was some stuff in here, including there's a holster for a shotgun, but no shotgun in it. Then there's, I guess, something to pertain to like a laptop holster, but if you boot up the laptop, it's one of those old like Lenovo's, I think I said the bootleg name was.
Lenovo.
It with like U's instead of O's. And as you look at it, that's weird. Apparently for that one, there's no Wi-Fi for it either. Does the place just not have fucking Wi-Fi? What?
Of course.
Ah, God. Is that why you guys stole something from it, right?
What?
From the facility thing, the explosion, that shit. I know
Oh.
that was you, but what'd you take from it?
Video footage of what they were doing there?
Okay, that's good to know. As she sort of considers for a second, and just goes, "Is that why you couldn't like get it out or something?"
Yeah, we need to upload it so we can.
Hey, can I make an insight check real quick?
Sure, go on ahead.
Oh, crit
Oh,
fail.
As what were you trying to insight?
See if like why she's asking me these questions. If it's just like she's just curious, or if it's
It seems
maybe
to
there's
be
something shady.
curiosity, at least, as they're like, "Yeah, no, I get why you weren't why you're still kind of trying to do shit here. There's not been fucking any sort of internet here for like over like a month or two. I don't know.
Maybe they know they want us. Maybe they knew someone was trying to get their stuff loose. Okay.
But either way, as you're sort of continuing to look through, I'll say you could make me an investigation check.
I will do that. I will guide myself.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
14.
that says 14. It appears that there is, well, of course, there's a couple of bags on the it's got the thing where like the front seat and the back seat has the grate. Apparently there is under like one of the front most seats there is like, there's a little bag of donuts that apparently they were saving for later. Wait, no, bagels, I'll say.
How old are those?
Good question. It doesn't smell bad, but they are kind of stale, so you don't know. In the back, interestingly, there is a little notebook of something. It's a smaller one, but it has like the weird stamp of like the SLJ on it. And it's like got all the propaganda stuff on both sides of it. And it's like scrapbook with like American Angel doing a thumbs up and a smiley face.
Huh. Okay.
And
you could.
yeah, that's what you managed to find. What do you do?
Well, it's just like a scrapbook. Is there anything else inside
That's
of
what it says on the outside, but if you flip inside,
Sorry, yeah, I'll flip inside and look and see what else it has.
apparently seems to be, First, it appears that the person has used it as a journal. First one, as you're sort of flipping through, is I am super excited to enter into this sort of thing. My mom has given me blessings, and I've managed to take the designs for my homemade suit. I hope they like it. Next page. Half of the team is cool. Apparently, there's a language barrier, but I can deal with it. The American Angel's cool. The big gruff brother doesn't seem to be a chill dude, but the younger one seems pretty okay. I think they told me that my ideas might be good. Testing out the wingsuit. Apparently, the younger brother's been kidnapped. We're trying to do stuff, starting to take notes. And apparently, it was halfway through when it was written. We're checking up on the place now. This is the first lead. Apparently, the father has something to do with this. Possible reason for Shining Rose to turncoat? Question mark. Why are these people doing this? Interesting.
Okay. Well, at least we found Flag Waver's diary. Some useful information, but not a whole lot. I'll show it to the others. She'll put it in, I don't know, her mechanics bag.
All right, and I will say that there is one thing you actually did manage to see, interestingly enough.
Mm-hmm.
It also, one of the pages, as you're sort of going through, it's written on the back, interestingly. And it's a description of the party. The party where you and Seraph kidnapped Akane. Or not Akane. They kidnapped Rene. There's 3 names. How do I get them wrong? Where you guys kidnapped Rene, effectively. And it has a brief description of the main group. Apparently there was, Assad there, but you didn't see him. There was Miss Amaranth, who apparently gave Flag Waver the creeps, and there was Mr. A. Big man, mutant, didn't talk much.
Okay, wait. So this was written. When did they meet? Like,
This was when the big parade and the kidnapping happened.
oh, okay. When you first got
So
okay.
this was like 2-3 weeks ago, tops.
Yeah, session -1. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then, seems that there's also some other stuff there where it was like, apparently it's something in Japanese and then a little scribble of a angry devil man. You can tell by the horn.
What does it say? What does the Japanese say?
It's a good thing they know
Japanese
Japanese.
says, very scary, and then written in that, but with a different pen. I need to find the name of this person. Hang on.
It's a weird thing to write in a different pen.
In a different pen, because one was pink and sort of flowery writing. Morimoto Hoshi, you apologize to Flag Waver this instant for writing in his diary.
Morimoto Hoshi.
What's the other color?
So the first one was pink.
Yep.
And the first one was blue, but had all the flowery and the hearts. This one is very direct, but it's written in like a darker salmon.
Yeah, I get it.
It's famine.
Yeah.
It's clearly
I know what's
famine.
going on there.
Yeah.
Well. Shit.
It's a good thing they're color coded.
Yeah.
Indeed. And it's as you have that we will switch away to the other half of the party. Ooh, what are they doing? Ooh. Hold on,
I have
let
to
me
sit
have
back up
a
now.
drink so I can compose my thoughts.
You're good.
You're fine.
There was a minor theory board that you had when you were living in the Chinnabago. It was wallflowers, of course, but this one is larger. It goes up to the corners of the walls. And it seems to be on 3 sides, and whatever's on the floor, it's a mess of clothes and laptop and different information and sticky notes. Sticky notes everywhere. In fact, it all seems to be a bunch of jumbles except for one singular thing. A little newspaper thing that says new star-studded students at EKIDNACORP. And it has a picture of 3 people. Akane, the man that you saw as Mr. Payback, and a African-American man who seems to be holding a cane. Very young, but also very weak looking. Royer puts out her cigarette on a little ashtray as she grabs what appears to be one of many mugs of coffee, sips it, wrinkles her nose. No, that one's faulty. Grabs another one. Okay, so I've been on this shit for a while. And since you guys have done shit for me and, Oh, first off, do you guys want to keep doing this shit for me? I understand if you don't. You've probably seen a couple of murders. It's probably not great, but you know, it's life. Life has a couple of murders, you know?
I don't mind.
Well, whether it's with or not, there's still things I feel like we need to do here.
Yeah. Yeah. I just always offer the opportunity, but then again, you're wanted by the law for now, so I guess, you know.
Yeah,
Um,
what's
Yeah, exactly. So,
Just leans on Rene. Leans on the shoulder. What's new?
Arms
Just sort of-
crossed.
as you sort of touch her, she sort of retracts a little bit, but just goes, okay.
No,
So, first things first. All the shit that we know so far. So, first off, we know that EKIDNACORP's trying to get in league with the SLJ, which, you know, maybe might be a government thing, but also some undercover dudes.
And it could have possibly already happened for all we know.
I'm going to assume so, but then again, I don't know.
By which I
Second
mean,
off-
yes, technically.
Yes. Second off, they've been disappearing people for a while because, you know, we found because you were trying to find your uncle, right?
yeah?
And I think he had texted something about someone showing up that had fire powers.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's been brainwashed or something.
Yeah, and then on top of that, we have Chuck over here. Hello. Hi, Chuck. Who you found him on the street. Was he eating people?
Well,
No,
he was
he-
trying to
they-
attack us.
No, they sent him as like an assassin to come kill us.
I'm sorry, you want to call that an assassin?
I remember.
Okay,
in
hitman. Is that
pieces.
better?
Yes.
I remember in pieces. I was sent to eliminate the threat. Okay, that brings me to the next thing. The fucking zombies. Which, do we call them zombies? Because they seem kind of zombie-ish, right?
Most of them.
Machine zombie.
Chuck
Which
here doesn't seem
raises
very
a-
zombie-ish.
He doesn't, and that confuses me. Why isn't he zombie-ish?
Well, because
Baby, it is my personality. That too was a joke. Hardy, har, har.
well, maybe because because of, like in the Officer Cop movie, the Officer Bot. There we go, where he was still alive when
The
they
Officer
did it.
Cop movie.
I meant
Officer
Officer
Cop.
he was
Is it
he was
just
alive when they did the thing, whereas they're killing them and then bringing them back from the dead. Like they're just using the bodies as like makeshift computers, the dead brains and all that shit.
that might be, but then again, it also seems like it might be something else. I don't know. We're putting a pin on that.
Or it could be like this one of those space ones where it's the sentient machine taking over the bodies of people. I don't know.
Do you think they fucking experiment on that? Maybe. But also,
They
there's been
turned a
murders and
baby into a giant blue
they did do
nuclear
that.
power plant.
Yeah, you saw
I'm
him, right?
still trying to
Her
figure that out.
sister was a wicked beast, bro.
You don't think they wouldn't mess with making a machine army of the undead?
You're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
No, I'm just pointing out. You think that'll stop them?
We did quite literally watch
Here's the
them
thing. Maybe.
drop a baby into a vat of mutagen.
Which also brings me to something else. The experiments. A lot of the time, because you saw Gamma, they worked on live subjects.
Oh, is that their name?
And one of the subjects here's the thing that I think makes it so that the zombies and EKIDNACORP fucking connect, right? Hear me out.
Mhm.
And I want to make sure that what I say does not leave this room. Because if you tell Akane about this, it might get a little fucky.
For the moment, I promise.
Good. Good. It might come up later, but I don't know. So they have names for their experiments. The first one, Project Typhon for the Typhon mutagen, that was shit we were already dealing with. That was shit you probably saw. Then, on top of that, whatever this current thing is, from what I saw before all this stuff went offline. By the way, stuff went offline. For some reason, none of maybe it's because of the fucking construction shit. Maybe it's because Moseberg is shutting it down intentionally. I don't know. There's been fucking internet problems and brownouts all over the fuck.
So you can't upload it.
That's why, yeah. And
Okay.
here's the thing. That's why there's been so many things. For some reason, internet's fucking down, and the electricity doesn't seem to be as great. Thing is, that's also mostly in the maybes. Maybe you could check that out. I don't know. But anyways,
It's all a big
last thing I
tabloid.
remember looking on back when I was still doing hacking is the current project that they were on, which was Project, I think they're calling it Project Orpheus. But there was one in between. They called it Project Echidna.
I mean,
Shocker.
is it
Oh,
the
holy shit.
company?
Clever.
It seems kind of just
Just gonna call it out. Very clever.
It's the thing is, they had a couple of these experiments. You know, people who were showing up, people who just worked for the company, disappeared off the map, never seen again. Akane was one of those people. I only saw brief descriptions from what I could before they shut me out of the system. But two things happened. One, I found out what it was. Apparently, they wanted, oh God, it needs me to say this, the perfect mother for their experiments.
oh god.
I don't know what that means, but I don't want to think about it.
Well,
sort of makes
does it?
sense.
I don't think it helps that my brainwash uncle was spouting biblical nonsense.
I can only imagine.
You think about it.
But I was able to send a couple of things, and one person was able to get them out. They gave me the information to at least open it for that limited amount of time to get them out of there. I only got it for like half a second as they sort of pull up what also seems to be their laptop and sort of send it, and it has 3 messages, which is under the name of AS. Is the information... Wait, no, I'm trying to think of what the messages would be, because it's about 5 of them. Very quick. Is this the information that's needed? Everything to get her out will be in there. Okay, I got one last question. You are granted it. Why? Because though she has had her use, I don't want her to die alone. So we were able to get her out. And apparently, some of the facets that I've been looking at for the experiment were related to, like, motherly stuff, right? You know, heightened senses for protection, stuff like that. So there's some stuff I'm not going to show you that because it seemed awful, but there was one healing factor. maybe connection. I don't know.
Hmm.
But that brings me to my two main problems. I'm glad that I could help you guys, and I'm glad that you guys are behind the cause, especially considering the fact that you got Chuck out there. Which brings me to the question. So wait, Chuck went after... I'm still dealing with that. Chuck went after you guys, and you managed to get him? How the fuck?
Followed him on a rooftop.
Yeah,
That sounds way too simple.
we came into this city, we beat him, and we took him.
Okay. But, okay. My thoughts are for the two things that I could use your help with. One is at least the basic shit. Finding a way to get back that internet and that electricity so that we can fucking send this shit. So that information gets out there and that all of this work, all this stuff that got Wallflower into this mess wasn't in vain.
Do you think it
Shayla,
might?
I kind of regret the fact that I recommended Shayla, but I think she needed the experience. And I don't know. But secondarily is another problem. Toy Killer was the only one who made it out. Rest of them, I don't know where they are. They're either back somewhere with the EKIDNACORP or they are at the jailhouse right now, which it's a small town. They only got a jailhouse. You find them and you bring them back. The choice is yours. Which ones y'all want to do?
Well, long run, both. But short term, I think it's best to actually get the people back.
What about the? How far is that signal tower thing?
So the good news is it's kind of close. It's closer than the jailhouse, but the bad news is there's a lot of shit going on in there. So for ref, I'm going to reveal the map to you.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh.
The location of the sheriff's office / jailhouse would be over here.
Ping,
And
ping again, please.
then-
no, it's an
I see.
actual
Oh, it's a
actual
token.
thing.
I
Yeah.
see. Very
And
nice.
then the other one, which it was originally red because something else was going to happen here, but it got canceled. But it still works for this. Sight in the maybes.
And where are we?
You guys are right over here.
Oh shit! It's right on the way.
So if you can. So the thing is, it's on the way, but a lot more shit's going on there. Apparently, from what I heard, they're starting to prepare for some sort of wrestle bullshit.
Oh, that can work.
Well, also, if we do that, cause a distraction there after we're done, like, I don't know, an explosion, maybe. Then the office will be unguarded and we can go hit that up and go get them.
You think that could work?
Yeah, I don't know, it's a plan.
Theoretically.
Maybe. I'm not too sure. Either way, good idea. Just wanted to broach all that information.
However, for actually this decision, we should talk to Akane about it.
Yeah,
Yes.
just don't mention that, because
Yep.
Nah.
from what I've messaged her with, she doesn't remember a lot of it. And honestly, I think it would probably be best if she didn't.
I wonder about that.
Time and a place.
No, not so much that they should remember, whether or not they do remember.
Probably nightmares.
That is a landmine that I'm smart. I ain't smart enough to deal with that shit.
Oh, no, not to trigger it.
That too. Either way, you're welcome. Mikasa, es tu casa. Chris usually comes and gets food and has eyes on the town.
I mean, oh well, Chris was there when Manticore attacked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wait, he was?
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
the fuck didn't he tell me?
He
Chris,
was
why the
grabbing
fuck
food.
didn't you tell me my brother was alive?
I don't think he knew it was your brother.
I don't think he would have
That
known
was your
that.
brother? That's a good point. That's a good point.
It took until he woke up for us to find out.
I'm starting to slowly realize that Roy and Chris's voices are just Mario and Luigi.
Okay, so let's
brother.
get Akane. Let's have a meeting at the dining room table.
Perfect.
Alrighty. And who's the one who gets Akane?
Akane.
That-
Any of us.
Yeah, one of
Akane
us
just picks
will do it.
herself up
Yeah.
and just moves over.
Sure, Rene will do it.
My living room table senses are tingling. I must
My
support.
my family meeting senses are tickling.
Yeah,
They did
And
find a
then-
police.
a family meeting.
That
They did
raises a
find
question.
police raiding him in the
Who else
car,
do they
right?
bring to the table, or is it just Rollier and y'all?
I mean, I guess if
Yes.
Wallflower wants to be here.
Toy maker
Wallflower's
as she
just
wants
like,
to be.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I guess Pixie's still just
Wallflower,
in the truck in the.
she's a
in the
bit
kitchen, you know?
silent as she sort of moves out and just like sort of glances as everybody gets to the table and just I am in this. But only because of Chuck.
That's fair.
I'm not going to I'm not mad at you guys. I'm mad at you, Royer. Well, excuse me for trying to make don't you fucking say I'm sitting
Save
down, I'm sitting
squabble
down.
till after. Ooh, simmer.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I should probably turn off the oven. Just gets up and
You're welcome for the
instead
reminder.
just slow, just like I already turned it off. It was on fire. Ugh, you're so
Oh.
dumb, but you're also so. Yeah, but I'm the one who made it into college first. Yeah, and then you got booted because you tried to make a nuke in the backyard. It wasn't. I didn't try to make a nuke. Nonetheless, we should get down to
Oh,
business.
that's what was in the newspaper back then.
So
I'm
plan.
thankful I'm out of the loop here.
I mean, I can make radiation damage.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we have
covered that.
Yeah, we have a giant thing of radiation damage in the shed.
Oh no! I make the hand glow bright.
But can we not get radiation poisoning?
Yes, I agree. Let's not
Weren't we
suddenly knock off years off our life. Okay, what is the plan? What are we doing?
Well, there's one of two
So-
things currently.
Yeah, we rescue the kids and take out what we think might be the cause of the internet trouble, being the giant tower in the
Okay,
construction.
what about the weird zombie murders?
That is a problem. We'll roll with the punches.
I feel like we don't have a way to look for them, do we?
Unless the signal from the
unless we-
tower is what's controlling them.
Possible, but also the tower's off unless they suddenly have a zombie switch.
I wonder
There's
if
no
you
can
fucking
look
way
through
there's a
Chuck's
How do you
fucking
know
zombie
the
switch.
tower's off?
That too.
So I thought my suggestion was we hit the tower, cause a scene while taking it out. Most likely, that's probably what we need to do, unless it's something else. And
I thought it was reactivating the tower so that we can send the shit.
I thought the tower came. I thought the tower was causing the internet issues.
It
No,
is
well-
because it's busted.
Yeah.
Ow! I thought
It's the
they
same
set up.
reason we're having the brownout.
Ow! I thought the tower came up and then the power shit started happening.
Well, yes, because
No,
it
because they took
allowed
down
the
the
power.
tower, I guess. Yeah.
Ow.
I don't know why it is. It might be construction, might be something else.
The question: would
Okay, well,
Rene
we'll
know
go.
more about the tower?
I would
there went my
say
easy
make
plan.
me a history check.
Can't just smash and
Oh boy,
grab.
let's guide myself there. Not 13. What the hell am I saying? 15.
15. I'll say you have advantage, so it's an 18.
19.
Woo, 19. So there was a little bit of internet, but like barely any back in the day. But when the maybes came up, he was trying to make sure all this stuff was coming in. And one of those things is that big shiny new fucking antenna.
Mhm.
And when you were getting kidnapped, apparently there was some new problems with the wiring that was apparently being caused, but you don't know by what.
Well, actually, around the same time that I joined all of you, there was starting to be issues with the tower's wiring, which could very well be the problem, not so much the tower itself.
Yeah, that kind of ruins my plan.
A tad bit, and also a bit more intricate than we're used to.
I mean,
Yeah,
you
you can't
could.
just blow it up, unfortunately.
I mean,
I know as much
hey,
as you'd like to.
you got an electrician.
That we do.
Oh, yeah.
Wallflower just sort of glances and just, Shayla, listen. The
You
reason
know
why
how-
I brought you in on this job is because I trust your way with electronics. You say you're in. It's your choice. You want no, I'm in. I just
Should we commandeer an electrical service van?
the last thing we need is another van. We have like 19. Wait, okay, we have 2, but with still one that can be witnessed and seen.
We just changed the logo on the Frankenvan now.
Might as well.
Just a different mustache
Oh.
every time.
Does Toy Killer have spray paint?
That would help me.
I mean, they were part of that weird graffiti club. I bet they did.
All right, so and there might be some paint in the car because they were working on them in there. So
We could also go out and get some if we needed some.
that might be too suspicious.
You guys own any paint?
As you sort of call out the window.
No,
Rollier,
the 2 people who live here.
Rollier sort of pauses and thinks, might be in the shed, maybe, but honestly, none of my stuff is required paint. So
Let's hope Gamma didn't drink it.
Oh no.
You see Gamma, cut to Gamma just like huffing paint in the shed. Like,
He was eating a tire. I don't put it past him.
I mean, you're right.
eating tires, huffing paint. Bro's living the dream.
Reading the dictionary for fun.
Greetings, friends. I have discovered the joy of drugs.
Oh no, he's too young.
I'm 3 months old. Anyways. So you're doing that before you find the kids. That's the idea.
Yeah. So that way we can cause a distraction there.
Well, I wanted to bring up one more thing. Connie will pull out the scrapbook. I think this is Flag Waver's diary. You remember him? Flying guy?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I certainly know him, yes.
I shot at him,
think
yeah.
At least he has no idea about EKIDNACORP being, how messed up they are.
I imagine
Here,
most
and
of
I'll
them don't.
open up to the, go ahead.
No, that was it. Just I imagine most of them don't.
Yeah. Do you think we can flip them?
May I roll insight or something to see if that is a possibility, knowing Flag Waver?
You can try.
Me? No. You guys, maybe.
17.
Okay, with that, you know that. So you're only doing specifically flag waiver?
For now, with what we've seen written in his, I was about to say diary, journal.
Flat. It was a sort of an even mix of who showed up. Like, Minuteman, Stars and Stripes showed up at the same time because they were a group thing. They were there roughly, like, quick. Like, it was American Angel, you, and Constitution as the big three first. That was Minuteman, Stars and Stripes, and then Flag Waver was the newest. He is the one who believes the most in heroism, but he's also like excited to be there, so he might have drunk the Kool-Aid a little bit.
I think I can pull it off.
Yeah,
I'll need to have it without the others, but I think I can.
Good luck with that. That's all I'm going to say on that, because honestly, I stopped trusting them the moment they started to put on those stupid costumes.
Not sure how I should take that.
No offense to you. I mean, you at least try and pass it off like never mind. What, do you not like costumes? Shut up! You shut up right this instant. They're both start bickering again, but they are interrupted by something.
Oh no, not Chris.
There is a ring at the door.
Oh no.
Alright, in come robo-parents.
And it's as that happens, like, fuck, I haven't reactivated them. Hold on. And as she begins to move around, there is she opens the door and goes, "Are you guys solicitors?" "Oh, actually, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions." And that is where we are wrapping up tonight's session.
Alright!
Shit.
It might be possible! He's here!
Oh boy.
Oh no, that means someone else needs to deal with
You
Constitution.
only made it halfway through, but you guys had a good little mini mystery session.
Yeah.
Did you guys enjoy it?
Yes.
Oh yes. Yes indeed.
Good. You didn't die for one session in a row. Let's go.
Let's go! Made it
Woo!
once into chapter 2 without dying.
Yay. Well, either way, chapter 2 has begun. What will happen? Will the plans go through? Find out next time in Nowhere to Hide.
Hopefully it'll happen next week.
I'm
Fingers
going
crossed.
Fingers crossed.